everyone, this is Stamping Songbird, and today I'm going to do a card, and I'm going to use Sharky Sentiments by My Favorite Things, and I'm going to use the dies for Baby Shark from My Favorite Things. So I've already got these ready and on the side, and what we're going to need for today's class is we're going to need a piece of white cardstock so that we can do some blending on here for the background for the sharks. And mine measures 3.5 by 4.5, but yours can measure anything that you want it to measure. And I've already punched this out or cut this out using a stitched rectangle, my choice, but you can have it any way you want. You need a card base, an A2 card base, which measures 4.25 by 5.5. And we're going to use a black strip of paper to put our sentiment on. And I'm going to use 2 different grays to create the shark. Now the baby shark, the actual baby shark from the songs, they have these cute little colors. They have yellow, pink, blue, green, I think, and I can't remember if there's another one. But I'm going to use grays. I'm going to use a darker gray and a lighter gray, and these are just generic pieces of cardstock that I got in a pack from Amazon. I'm also going to use some Ranger Distress Oxides. I'm going to use broken china, and I'm going to use chipped sapphire to create my background. So I'm going to start with the white piece of cardstock, which I've already cut out using the stitched rectangle, and I'm going to use this as my background for my shark. So I'm just going to start with the darkest color, which is chipped sapphire, and I'm just going to grab a blending brush, and my blending brushes are all from Amazon. They're actually makeup brushes, not blending brushes created for crafting, although it's the same thing. So I'm just going to start blending here at the bottom, making sure I have a lot of ink. And I want to make the bottom dark because we describe the ocean as the deep blue sea. And it's sometimes, depending where you are, beautiful turquoisey blues towards the top. But the deeper you go, the darker it is. There isn't much light at the bottom, if any. So I want to make the bottom dark. I'll come back and I'll add some more there in the middle to blend out the 2 colors. So now I'm going to use my broken china using a different blending brush. Mine just happen to be different sizes, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm actually going to hold that side down like this. I got a lot of ink on that one side, so I need to spread it out. And here's where the 2 colors meet. So I can just bring my broken china down a little bit and blend it in with the chipped sapphire. Just going to add a little more in that corner of the chipped sapphire, and I think we're good. All right. Next, I'm going to take my dies, and I'm going to run these through the machine twice. I'm going to run them in the light gray, and I'm going to run them through in the dark gray. So you basically just place them face down with the cutting part down, all the parts. So we have the shark's body, the mouth, the teeth, and the eyes. So these are going to get run through one time on the dark gray, one time on the light gray, and then we have the eyes. I'm going to run those through in black paper, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and in the interest of time, I've already put together the shark, and I forgot to mention that I added a piece of red cardstock on the back of the teeth to make it look like the inside of the mouth. So here are my 2 sharks. So here we have the light body with the darker mouth, and here we have the darker body with the lighter mouth. So you could use either one. You can make them cutesy, blues, yellows, pinks. like the baby shark from the song. I'm just gonna make mine look like the real deal. So I've also sponged around the edges with Stampin' Up! Smoky Slate Gray ink. So this is gonna go right on top, so I can use the dark one or I can use the lighter one. And I like both of them. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna use. Oh, I'm kind of leaning towards the darker one only because a real great white would be a little bit darker. So I think I'm gonna go with this little guy. I can use this one for another card. So I'm going to just mount this. Actually, before I mount it, I'm going to add some water. With the water, Distress Oxide inks are water reactive. So once you spray it, you can get some nice reaction with the inks and it'll look like splotches of water. Okay. All right. So now we're going to add our panel to the card base. And for that, I'm just going to use my ATG gun. This is my ATG gun. Okay, great. So the next thing is to add some foam on the back of the shark. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my card panel again, and you can see those nice splotches there that make it look like water. I love that look. I'm going to take my shark and I'm going to use Barely Art glue and just mount that there. And before I mount it, I have to decide where I'm going to put my sentiment, whether I'm going to put it above the shark or below the shark. I should have figured that out before. I think I'm going to put it below the shark. So I'm just going to pop this little guy right there in the center. Oh, he looks so cute. Okay. So now I'm going to decide what my sentiment is going to be. So the sentiments that come in the stamp set, which are actually sold separately, the Sharky Sentiments from My Favorite Things, is today is going to be Jawsome, Birthday Shark, like the song. It's cake chomping time. Take a bite out of cake. Have a killer birthday. You're fantastic. I choose you. Keep on smiling. Hello, chum. Let's do lunch. So, I think I'm going to use today is going to be Jawsome. Let's use that one because it's a little play off of the title of the movie Jaws. I'm going to take that black strip and I'm going to place that right here to stamp it. But I'm going to stamp it using my Tim Holtz stamping platform. So now we're going to use the embossing powder. I'm going to take a label, a die. This is also from My Favorite Things. I just can't remember the name of it because I'm just terrible that way. And I'm just going to grab some washi tape to hold that down. So you don't want it to move. And then I'm just going to run that through my cutting machine. I'm just going to use the Big Shot. You could use any cutting machine, and we'll be right back. Okay, I would have shown you that on camera, but my workspace is very small. So I don't have a lot of space to put things. I have things in other parts of the room that I need to get up and use. So I'm just going to pop this out. And you don't really need to have a die for this. You can just trim it on a trimmer and then just cut little tails if you wanted them. And there we go. Today is going to be Jawsome. And that is going to go right here at the bottom. So I can leave it just like that because the shark is popped up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to grab my Barely Art glue. Put some glue there. This right at the bottom, making sure that it's as straight as possible. Press that down. Oh, that looks so cute. So cute. So I'm thinking that I want to use something else. I want to use some other embellishments. Some boiled sugar drops from Trinity Stamps. And this is going to make it look like there are water bubbles around. So I wasn't planning on using this, but I think we could. I think it'll make it look really good. Could never figure out how to open this little thing. Here we go. So these are called boiled sugar drops. I'm going to grab my jewel picker. I learned that that's what it's called. I used to call it the thingamajig that picks up the things. And you see it just sticks to the edge or to the tip, and then you can glue it down. So I'm just going to put that there. This comes in a couple of sizes. The bubbles come in a couple of sizes, so I think I'm going to do a few of each size if I can grab them. You know what, let's just drop them there. Okay, I like the little tiny ones. They're so cute. Alright, so I'm just going to grab my glue again and then just put little dots of glue wherever I think I want to have some of those bubbles. Let's put one there. Maybe one down here, and then just see how that looks. So I think I want to put my biggest one over at the top right. And it will dry clear. I know it looks opaque now. Let's put the medium one there. Let's put one of the little ones. I have to flip these upside down. I mean right side up. One of the little ones there. Let's do another medium here. And if I could flip this little guy, there you go, and put that little one there. Let's see, do I need any more? Maybe I'll do one more, one of the tiny ones. Let's do a tiny one over here. And put that one there. And I think that's good. All right. And that completes the card for today. So here's our cute little card. Today is going to be Jawsome using My Favorite Things, Baby Shark dies, and Sharky Sentiments. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, happy crafting. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see on this channel. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.